Listen, you might have more natural talent than I do. You might be smarter, quicker, more gifted in every way. But let me make one thing crystal clear. I will not be outworked. That's a promise. It's a straightforward principle, really. The person who is willing to go the extra mile, to hustle harder than anyone else, that's the person who will snatch that opportunity when it comes.
There's one thing you can't buy no matter how much money you have. You can't purchase grit, you can't buy perseverance, and that's what separates the real beast from the rest. You have to be the one who puts in more energy, more effort, more heart into your craft than anyone else out there. If waking up at 4 a.m. isn't working for you, then set that alarm for 3:30. If reading the book once doesn't make it click, read it again. Read it twice. Read it 3 times if you have to. When others quit at 6, you keep grinding until 8. When they make 100 calls, you make 200. When they practice for 3 hours, you practice for 5. You got to outdo everyone because there's always someone out there hungry for your spot.
Hunger is one thing, but being starving for greatness, starving for success, that's where the real magic happens. When you train like your life depends on it, because it just might. This isn't a game. It's your life, your one shot, your only opportunity. You see, I know there are people out there more talented than me, and there are probably people more talented than you. But here's the thing, they might outwork me for 30 days, maybe even 60 or 90, but over a year, over 2 or 3 years, no chance. You can't outlast me. I'm like a dripping faucet, relentless, steady, unstoppable. You might think you knocked me down, but I'll keep coming. I'm too damn tough to give up.
Most people only give half of what they've got, half of the time. They get tired, they flinch, they lose focus, they stop pushing themselves, they start sleeping in, they blow all their money on things that don't matter, but not me. I'm up before the sun, I'm grinding, I'm relentless.
It's not the game that shapes you, it's the grind, the daily grind, the process, the work you put in when no one is watching. That's where champions are made. You think the grind is just what happens when the lights are on, when the stage is set, but that's where you're wrong. The real grind happens in the dark. It's when nobody's watching, when nobody knows what you're doing, when you're studying alone, when you're pushing through those extra reps, when you're seeking out that inspiration, when you're choosing discipline over comfort.
This is the process that molds you, sharpens you, and prepares you for greatness. It's in the way you wake up, the way you eat, the way you work out, and the way you think. If you want to be the best, you have to embody it completely. It's not enough to talk about it. You have to live it, breathe it, let it consume you. So much so that when someone looks at you, they know, without a word, they can see it in your eyes, in your posture, in your very essence. Excellence should radiate from you.
I don't need an alarm clock. My passion wakes me up. My drive, my determination, the burning desire to be, do, and have everything I want. That's what gets me out of bed. So what wakes you up? What drives you? Why are you doing this? Is it just a game to you, or do you live it, breathe it, sleep it? What separates the best from the rest is simple. It's what you do when no one is watching.